Okay, so if you are a consultant in my unit or one of my fabulous customers, you probably got an email that looks like this. Let's see if I can, there we go. An email that looks just like this saying, orange is the new black. So I thought that I would make a little video sharing with you some of the colors that it recommends. So I hope that you enjoy it and I hope that you'll give them a try. If you want to just try these with a one-on-one consultation, you know how to get a hold of me, Danforth@marykay.com, or you can call me, 512-484-5865, or you can shop online, www.marykay.com/rdanforth. Thanks so much and enjoy my video. Okay, so I am going to start with my bronzer. This is just mine that I pulled out of my compact. This is the light to medium. And I do already have, of course, my foundation primer, my foundation, and I went ahead and I already did my highlighting pen and my highlighter under the eyes just to save some time. But this is my bronzer, and I just get some, you can kind of pat it off, and you just go from the ear down. And if you want to see a little more time on this, then you can just watch my highlighting and contouring video that's also on my YouTube site. Okay, and it looks pretty obvious right now, but once it's all done and blended and we use the translucent powder at the end and everything, then you'll see that it all comes together. Okay, so now for my first orange, this is the Spiced Poppy. I love this color. It's one of those that kind of is intimidating when you first look at it because it does look like such a bold orange, but it is just such a beautiful color, and I love orange is the new red. So you can see it does, it definitely gives you color. Okay, so it's always a little bit tricky to do using the iPad as my mirror, but there you go, there are the cheeks, and I know some of you are probably freaking out, thinking I would never do my cheeks like that. But again, just wait for it. Don't be afraid. Sometimes I hear women talk all the time about how they'll put a lot of makeup on and they'll spend all this time doing their makeup, and then, when it's all said and done, not even halfway through the day, they just kind of feel like they don't look like they have anything on, or they're in pictures with their friends and it doesn't look like they have anything on. And a lot of times it's because when you're first putting it on, it can look so intense until you've got the whole thing done. So ladies tend to tone it way, way down as they go instead of just going ahead and doing the look, and then you can always go back once you've got your hair done, your shoes done, your shoes on, your dress on, all that, then go back and see if you still feel like you need to tone it down, because that's not hard to do. And right now I am putting on the eye primer. This is my absolute must-have for glamour, is the eye primer. This makes your eye makeup go on more bold, and it also, of course, makes the color last without creasing or fading all day. So it is fantastic. And I'm using my ring finger because that is your weakest finger, so it helps to keep you from pulling on the eye area. And then my first eye color is the Beach Blonde. Now you can also use our Apricot Twist, which is awesome, and it's definitely more of the orangey color, but I am going to be doing some other colors, and I just thought that Beach Blonde would look really pretty as more of a highlighting shade. So I'm going to go ahead, and because this is a great base color, and I just kind of am working it onto my hand, but you can see how pretty that is, and I'm just kind of working it on so I don't get too much on there, but I'm starting along the lash line and then going all the way up to the eyebrow, and I'm going to go ahead and fill in along the crease and everything too, but you don't need to worry about that area as much. You can actually use our cream eyeshadows as a bit of a primer. It doesn't, it's not going to work as amazingly well, but it works pretty darn well. So you can do this color or any of our cream eyeshadows underneath any mineral foundation look that you want. I'm sorry, not mineral foundation, mineral eye color. Okay, so here we go. So it's so funny. I wonder if this is as weird for you as it is for me. And forgive me if I'm a little bit loopy. I am on a bunch of meds for a like bronchitis something or another going on. So I feel a little bit loopy on these meds. But we are gonna have fun anyway. All right, so there is just the beach blonde. And again, it's just a good highlighting base color. Okay. All right, so the next shade that I'm going to do is actually my darkest shade for today. It's the Espresso. It's just a good, deep, neutral brown. And now the Amber Blaze. This is such a pretty golden color. And it's really going to make the colors pop. And I just put this along the crease, up above the socket bone, not all the way to the eyebrow, but just kind of underneath the arch of the eyebrow. See if I can get my bangs out of the way here. Okay. And then you actually just layer it over and kind of blend it out, the Espresso. And you'll notice I'm not going all the way into the corner of my eye. I'm letting that beach blonde cream eyeshadow kind of pop out from the inner corner of my eyes here and then underneath the arch of my eyebrow there. And then I'm just going to blend. Blending, blending, blending. That is the key. Okay, and you might notice that this actually is really making the green in my eyes pop a lot. And normally I wear purples and things to bring out the green, but I'm really liking how this gold is making, I think, my eye color stand out too. And this is really great color for blue eyes as well, but anyone can wear it. All right, and now I'm going to just do a little bit of our new MK Deep Brown Eyeliner. I absolutely love this eyeliner. It goes on so smooth, so easily. The cap has a pencil sharpener in it, and so you can still sharpen your pencil if you want to be able to keep it at a really good point. But I am just blown away by how smooth this goes on and the fact that even though it's so soft, it still lasts all day. So there is some brown, and then I'm going to use our smudge brush and blend. Okay, I'm still kind of cracking up at these cheeks, but I think it's going to look really good when it's all said and done. And cheeks are really, really in right now. So I know that we've gone through different stages with cheeks, but it's really in for your cheeks to stand out and really pop. And not necessarily that they're going to be the focal point, but that you have enough to really brighten your face, and it actually draws attention to your eyes when you've got good cheeks on. Okay, so there we go with that. And I'm going to just brush the eyebrows a little bit. And normally this is when I would do my highlighting and concealing and everything under the eye. But I did go ahead and do that before. I did do that a little bit before we started this, so. Okay, so now for the lips. And first I'm going to do my little trick with our Camel lip liner, and I'll show you here. It's very, it's a very light brown. It's almost a skin tone. And I do that on the outer edge of the lip. Okay, and then blend that really, really well, because this is actually more of like a contouring. It's going to make your lips pout. It's going to make them look a little bit fuller and poutier. Okay, so yeah, that just kind of makes your lips look a little bit fuller. And then I take my actual lip liner. I'm using the soft blush, but you could use the neutral or really any color, just depending on what you want to do with your lip color. But I like the soft blush because it defines, and it's just easy to go with everything. Okay. All right. And then I actually have never worn this color before, but I picked it out from the email, and whew, I'm getting warm today. And this was one of the ones that was included, and it's the Color Me Coral, and I love our True Dimensions. You just pop them. Love that. And bring it up. Such a pretty color. Here, let me kind of show you there. So it's very soft, and this is a True Dimensions lip color, so it's got a lot of vitamin E, and it's just so moisturizing, so moisturizing. Okay, and then I've got the Sun Blossom lip gloss. This looks really pretty on by itself. So you can just see it's very sheer. All right, and we have the translucent, translucent Mary Kay powder, and it is truly just white as I dump it out all over my chair. So you just take the Mary Kay powder brush, I love the translucent powder because it matches you year-round, and you don't have to worry about being ivory in the winter and beige in the summer and matching it up. You can just use this. It gives you a very sheer, it's not designed really for coverage. It's designed to set your look. It's designed to just kind of absorb some oil throughout the day and just give you a nice finish to your skin without adding actual coverage. Okay, and then one last little tip is you can actually take this Beach Blonde cream eyeshadow and you can draw along the very top of the cheekbone with your brush just a little bit, and that is going to give you just kind of that radiant look. I know most of us like to be matte around the rest of our face, but it just looks nice when it catches just a little bit of light and gives you a little bit of that dewy, healthy radiance there. So you can't see it so much right now, but it definitely makes a difference when you're just walking around or when in photos. So I hope you enjoy that extra little tip. All right, and there you have it. Orange is the new red.